the past few years have taught not only the Navajo Nation and other tribal communities, but the state and I think all across the United States and the globe, the high price of not having access to clean water.
New at noon, for decades, the Navajo Nation has been fighting for access to clean water. A big step to grant that access was taken last week when the Navajo Nation Council approved a proposed water settlement with the federal government. It would address water rights claims on the Colorado River for 3 tribes, the Navajo, Hopi, and San Juan Southern Paiute. The settlement would still have to be approved by Congress, but it would give more people access to water if it is given the green light. And we're joined now by the president of the Navajo Nation, Dr. Boo Nygren, and Ethel Branch, who is the Attorney General of the Navajo Nation, about this historic agreement. First off, thank you both so much for being with us this afternoon. Tell us, what's it like to have get to this point? Tell us about all of the efforts and the challenges to get here, and still what lies ahead.
Thank you, Colton. I think one of the things I think about is really how iconic and how historic this is to have all 3 tribal nations, the Southern Paiute, the Hopi, the Navajo Nation, and it was such an honor for the council to approve it unanimously and then sign it into law on Friday, because I know that our people have been working on this for decades. When the Navajo Nation and those tribes represent 1/3 of all the land base in Arizona, and now to think about the possibilities to bring water rights to 1/3 of that community in northern Arizona is definitely heartwarming. And also at the same time, I just want to say thank you to all of our non-native partners that have been there for us, that continue to fight for us, advocate for us, because they too also remember we're Arizona citizens. So much thank you to everybody that has been involved. And I know Department of Justice, Madam AG, has been heavily involved. So Madam AG.
Yeah, thanks so much, Colton. It's just so exciting to be here in this moment. It's incredible to think that the Navajo people in the near term can have access to significant amounts of upper basin water. In the settlement, we've settled for 90% of Arizona's allocation of upper basin water, and additionally, 4th priority, lower basin water, which is firmer than most other tribes in the state have settled their rights for. And of course, just solidifying our rights to significant groundwater in the state. And for me, it's the certainty of knowing that our people will have water into the future forever. And this is so important following on the heels of the pandemic, where we saw what lack of access to clean, safe drinking water or just usable water in the home can mean for a community that has been underserved and under-resourced for so long. And then additionally, coming out of the Supreme Court decision that said that even though there was a trust responsibility, it was not enforceable. And so this is just really great to be at this moment where we will have that right to those other sources of water, and we can break our heavy reliance on groundwater and use that as insurance for a preserved water supply for our people well into the future. So it's just really incredible. And then of course people tell me all the time, now the work begins. As difficult as it seemed to get to this point in bringing all the parties together and having the strong leadership of President Nygren, Speaker Curley, we had a really incredible participation by members of the council, particularly our Arizona delegates, participating in our negotiation team and really advancing this effort forward. And so I, like the president, I'm just really thankful for all the many hands that were part of this. And I think that's why we're here now, and to see the unanimous support from the other tribes as well. But now we're at the even more difficult part, and President and Speaker and the delegates will take up quite a bit of that the labor in moving this through Congress. And we're really thankful to have such wonderful representation on the Hill to help us move this forward at this time.
Yeah.
So thanks, Colton.
Yeah, we're getting the wrap up really quickly, but after this, if say it does get approved by Congress, what's the time frame really quickly about when homes on the Navajo Nation that don't have running water currently, when will they be able to get that?
I think just like with any other settlement, really, the sooner that we can get the water settlement across President Biden's desk for his signature and then implementation, definitely we want to be at the forefront so that it's not decades, but it's in terms of years. So that's what I'm really looking forward to doing, is that once it's done and signed by President Biden and we get congressional support, and then really implement a plan that it's not decades but years that water is being distributed to their Hopi, Southern Paiute, and the Navajo Nation as well.
All right, Mr. President and Madam AG, thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great day.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.